Someday? Recording! Hi! We're back! Everybody cheer now! Well, gee, you guys don't want to, play the game. We could just stop.
Oh my god, hurry the fuck up.
Shut up! You're the reason why we're a half hour late! Next time, pop some fucking Tylenol!
Do drugs!
Will do.
Exactly. So, last we left off, Samson was snuggling an animal or something. Shala was becoming a squirrel. And, what was Nim doing? Stretching
That's a
her arms,
very good question.
Stretching her
at all
arms up to
times.
Shala, right?
No, watching Yella.
Ah. I have that right? Everything's on point? What time of day is it? Timekeeper! Keep the time!
Time is a flat circle created by the patriarchy to keep the working force suppressed.
Shay,
Delicious.
stop snorting coke.
What if?
What if?
That was the end of the statement.
I don't know, I think it's like 11 a.m.
Alright. The survey says 11 a.m. Thank you, Steve Harvey. What was Zanzibar just chilling?
Yeah.
Like a villain?
No.
Ah, chilling like a... Chillin'.
He was chilling like a capybara.
Right, Zanzibar is now a capybara, confirmed for Smash.
Zanzibar.
2014.
Yeah, Zanzibara.
So yeah, Zanzibar is chilling and Hyala's in a tree. What's Hyala doing in the tree?
She's just checking them out for, suitability for arrow making.
Roll for suitability for arrow making.
Where's that on my sheet?
It's right there. Should be,
Yeah, but where?
It should be suitability, so it starts with an S. And suitability
So
for arrow...
stealth.
No, suitability for arrow making ends in Eiffel. So it starts with an S and ends with Eiffel.
So, perception.
Yes.
They're
Yes?
perceptible.
Super perceptible. You pass! This tree is suitable for arrows.
But it's not. Poggers for arrows. She's
No.
gonna look at the next one.
Alright. Kiela leaps over to the next tree.
Sure?
Alright, roll for acrobatics.
We.
DC 13.
How's a 23?
Yeah, you just made it.
You just barely made it. I'll be nice this time. I won't let a negative effect come from such a middling roll. But next time, be more careful. Roll that dice a little better. Well then, suffer the consequences. Perish. You leap across the tree like a squirrel.
Do squirrels exist?
No. Like a
I am
mythical
a whole new being! And then
Like
Halo
a-
turns into a squirrel. What's the
Halo-
roll for turning into a squirrel?
roll for becoming Makoto.
I don't know what that means. I'm gonna
It
roll for the
does.
next tree.
Yeah, roll survival for tree equal arrow.
Is this tree a little better?
This tree would be poggers for making arrows.
Yay. She'll, check it for wildlife, since Zanzibar has strict rules about insects.
I thought you were gonna say about incels.
That too.
I fucking hate incels.
Looks at
Hey.
Yell.
They banned me from Twitch.
We know.
Now I'm migrating to Twitter, where I can have the most freedom of speech.
Man, Zanzibar and Elon Musk would get along.
You really made a flamethrower just because? Uh-huh.
No,
That's
someone
poggers!
else did. I just paid for it.
And then I got mad at the person who made it and harassed them.
What?
On my own website that I bought to harass them.
I know nothing about what you're talking about now.
Elon Musk is a terrible person to work for, and also he's definitely not the beacon of free speech that people pretend he is, because he has actively, like, he got a hate message on Twitter and then canceled someone's Tesla order. Like a petty bitch.
I see.
Yeah. Anyways, how do I check for local life?
A nature check?
Yeah.
DC 14.
Do I want high or low? Because I
Here,
want
let me-
there
That's
to
a
not
very
be
good
anything.
point.
Hey,
you
if you
want
want there to
low.
not be something, let me look.
Hey, Merrymaker, can you see if this tree has any bugs?
Hey, DC 10, you want it as low as possible.
Would you just change the thing on me?
Well, you asked and you made an excellent point.
Okay, let me. I was about to say, let me with my negative score roll for it.
Wait, I got this. I can impose a penalty on you.
Hell yeah! Nim just bites all the bugs before. Or it's like a bird's nest and she's just like,
There
move
you
to a
go.
different
You
tree.
fail. Like you're just
As far
The
as
rules of this game are bullshit. It's
Damn,
great.
really pulling out that second edition rule set.
Alright, Yella fails.
In a good way.
Yella gets a 9.
Bless you.
As far as you can see, there are no bird's nests, rodents, lizards, large bugs.
Cool.
This tree looks uninhabited.
Yay.
And now
tree.
Hyala stays in it forever.
Yeah, Yella lives here now.
No more Kuno, no more family, no more war. There
Only
is no
tree.
war in Kyala Tree.
This is my home now. Yeah. So, yeah. Yella will move down it and put a little mark on it so she can find it again.
What kind of mark? What does it look like?
I mean, she just like carves a small X into the bark or something.
Alright.
Meanwhile, Nim at the bottom just turns it blue.
Did you say blue?
Yes.
Okay.
You just turn the tree blue.
Not the entire tree. I can only turn like a 10-foot radius of it blue.
10-foot radius of tree.
I mean, 10-foot square, something like that.
There's a bag of weird.
Descend the tree.
We're playing a game and it was just running around with a Gmod tool in her hand.
So I also can just put like a finger circle on this tree if you like.
Well, you got approval from me.
Yalla? You want a finger circle on your tree?
I mean, Yella cannot control what the Nim do.
It says I can put a symbol on an object surface for an hour, I choose Yalla's face.
Alright, so now it's blue, it counts Yalla's face, and has an X.
Yeah.
Any other marks we want to put on this tree?
Oh, I got one, and Samson opens fire on it.
Rude. I'm making you stuff with this thing too.
Yeah.
I'm just marking it.
That's not
Are you-
marking it, that's putting a bullet in it.
Are you actually
That's a mark.
firing? Are you actually firing it at the tree?
Hell no, what the fuck?
He's not even here. He's over with Zanzibar.
Man, only a few seconds of being Yalla's nation, and it's already got graffiti on it.
It's not graffiti, it is the people's art.
You ever
What
say
is-
something that pretentious at me again, I'm coming down to your house.
I'd be impressed.
It's not a long walk.
And yet, here we are.
So, Zanzibar's like up in a tree, right?
No, he's at like the base of the tree, surrounded by a bunch of wild animals. Just,
Mm.
you know.
And a
Phil
Samson.
just kind of steps around them and is like, pardon?
Hello.
And she'll point in the direction of the tree and be like, I think I found one that works.
Very well. Peace is better in short bursts, as he just heaves himself off the ground. And as soon as he gets up, all the birds and little rodents scurry off into the bushes. The owl bears start going in the opposite direction of the parrot bears. Samson slumps over into the mud as the owl bear he was sleeping on gets up and walks away.
Oh!
Alright, let's go see this tree. And Zanzibar will start walking in the direction of the tree. And there is a very muddy Samson sitting in the muddy.
When Yella passes Samson, she's like, you've got a little something. And she like rubs at her shoulder.
I'm just imagining she does that. He just looks like the muck man.
Yeah.
Ah, thanks.
I imagine he cleans just that singular spot nowhere else.
Nim,
Yes?
clean up on Isle Merrymaker.
Y'all is not savvy enough to understand that people need to clean up in retail.
I'm surprised Gala grasped the
The-
concept of retail.
The urge
We,
to just be
we've
like,
been to the store several times.
yeah, we went to that department store. That's really
That
cool.
doesn't
Target.
make you an expert on things, and in fact, I think that'd give Yala culture shock.
Why were you laying in mud?
Well, there was a owl bear there at first. It left.
If you say so.
Nah.
I do? It happened.
Why is this
I
tree?
never said it didn't.
So Zanzibar just looks so.
Wait, you know what I just realized?
What?
I could ask Samson to take off his shirt.
Yeah.
I thought about it, not even gonna lie.
Well, while you contemplate Samson's shirt or shirt, I'll be right back.
Hey, Merrymaker, take off your shirt.
Ella, are you okay?
Yep, definitely.
You're looking at me kind of funny.
You're covered in mud. How else am I supposed to look at you?
Just because I'm covered in mud doesn't mean I'm not me.
Are we sure about that?
Mhm.
Are we sure about that?
Nim will clean off Samson.
Oh, Merrymaker, there you are. Someone else was here.
And then, when he turns around, Nim is gonna put Samson's face on his cloak.
That's so tacky.
Yeah.
See, when you were talking about if Samson was really him covered in mud, I was just imagining he starts wiping it off, but there's nothing underneath. Samson just erases himself by wiping the body of the mud.
Oof. Bye bye,
How's that?
Merrymaker.
How is it whenever I get off, I'm gonna kill Samson, everyone else hops on too. We're gonna kill Samson.
We're not killing him. We're just turning him into Muckman.
existing.
We're just
I
reducing
just
him to
put
his
something on his
basement.
cloak.
Yeah, because we're obviously joking.
Yeah, we're just reducing him down to his most artistic components. Removing his
Mud?
lines, his shading,
Yeah, he's just Mudman,
Damn.
Mudman.
but man.
Although I don't believe there's enough water in Varesis for mud to exist.
I second.
I don't think
A
there's
patch
enough.
of mud. A patch of mud is like almost as rare as an oasis.
Oh my God! Samson,
The
look!
patches of mud are the oases.
Samson! Look! What? It's just a patch of mud. I know! Oh, the pioneers used to drink from these babies for miles!
Hello, what's wrong with them?
I don't know. I'm gonna go into the void.
Don't
And sit
leave, I
upside
need
down.
an adult.
You are an adult.
I am
No,
an
I'm
adult.
not. A different adult.
He is an adult.
Different adult.
Cast's whole person. Anyway, father rolling and fucking
Yeah.
around and over. So Zanzibar
Why
walks
is everyone
up.
acting so weird?
Zanzibar walks up after Samson gets demodified, and he's just like, I'd ask which tree it was, but I'm considering it's the one covered in graffiti.
It's not covered in graffiti, it has one thing on it.
It's blue and it's got Yellow's face in the middle. Also, there's a very legitimate X mark in it. I'm pretty sure I can figure out who did what.
I made the X.
Does she really?
Yes.
Kel's just like, and I did the blue.
Thank you.
I like the color blue.
You both remember the part where I physically can tell when I'm being lied to, right?
You just got pranked.
Finger circles.
They turn to each other and double high five.
Yeah, high five, Nim.
Yeah.
Should we roll performance for how cool the high five is?
You guys are double high
Roll
fiving.
performance at disadvantage. DC 16.
Both of us, or just Nim?
Yeah, we gotta see who fails.
Okay.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Hyun misses the high five ever so slightly. Nim's form is acceptable.
And if it hadn't been at disadvantage.
Yeah.
No, a 14 is pretty amazing for a character with 0 charisma and at disadvantage.
Yeah, no.
My
I
other
was like, huh, that's pretty good.
Y'all really wanted that high five, but just couldn't pull through with the completion.
Didn't stick the landing.
But yeah.
Nim is so smug right now.
I just picture her as that the knife cat meme.
Yes.
Well, they certainly didn't hit their head, but I don't know what bit them. And he just walks past the two of them over to the tree. He lays his hand upon it, thinks for a few seconds. This will do. No nests, no eggs, no fungi, no... Well, there is a colony underneath the root system, but as he kind of leans down towards the roots, I should be able to seal the ground around them. And he kind of just looks back at the three of you and just gestures for you to stand back.
Ooh.
Space. Go.
Kayla will pick up Nim.
Oh,
And
cool.
bring her
Don't
back.
you have to move 'em? Okay, not even gonna lie. I was thinking about doing this because I was like right here.
Nim goes to hug it. Thank you, tree. Squish.
So you see Zanzibar touch the tree, and nothing seems to happen. But
Campaign over.
shut up!
It seems like nothing is happening.
But then you notice the leaves are starting to fall off the tree
Wow, the leaves.
to the
They're
point.
falling off the tree.
Let me talk, damn it!
I wish you
Let
let
him talk, damn it. Merrymaker, what's wrong with you?
No, what's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
You both done?
What's the matter with you?
What the matter with you?
Nim, what the matter him?
I'd say his drinking problem, but I feel like that's not being referenced.
Ah,
May I go on?
I don't have a problem. I'm very good at drinking.
I'll wait.
that's the problem. But maybe we should get into this in canon and not, and not as the peanut gallery pretending to be us. Okay, I think we are finished. For now.
Alright, I'm gonna start. So anyway, the canopy falls off the tree, and then you see Zanzibar
Oops.
crouch down, and he grabs onto the tree by the base. And after a minimal amount of heaving, he pulls the tree up from its roots, and just is holding it there, almost as
Cool.
if it is weightless. After a quick step in the mud and a shift of his ankle, he reseals the hole, and you do see, in the pit where the roots were, there's a bunch of scuttling insects wondering where the ceiling just went. And they
Don't
slowly...
forget to
waves
lift
at
with your
them.
legs and not your back. Because you're old.
And
Does
also in
she
general.
genuinely?
Yes.
We've unlocked spicy dip somehow.
And he'll just glance over at Nim.
She gives a thumbs up, like, you're doing great.
Did you drink incompetent juice this morning?
Only if you served it this morning.
Well, I didn't. Shut up!
No thanks.
Kayla, Samson, roll perception!
Okay.
Percent.
I'm real good at that.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are!
Yeah, you are.
So you both just look at Zanzibar, and he's just throwing daggers at Nim.
Wait, really?
No, like with his eyes.
Oh, he's glaring daggers.
So if you see Nim, Nim's
I thought
like,
you literally took a free hand and started fucking free hand. I was like, oh my god!
And Kjell is holding Nim right now.
Nim's looking at her shoe.
There's a little bit of mud on it.
Yeah.
Fix that.
He's going
Immediately.
he's going to hold onto the tree with one hand, snap his fingers, the tree will float. He will move it to the middle of the barely, the pathway that could barely be called as such, as the tree just slowly moves out of the way of the rest of the trees. And then he'll just gesture over with a finger towards Tiala and Nim and snap his fingers without saying another word.
Yes?
Oh, nothing. I just wanted some quiet.
Kjell kind of looks around.
Samson waves.
At us?
Alright.
Yeah.
We wave back.
Yella, roll perception.
Perception. Nah. Terrible.
It's disgusting.
This is really just the day of rolling low numbers for things you're supposed to be good at, and high numbers for things you're bad at.
Yeah.
But it's still a 19, so.
Yeah.
What do I perceive?
As you're hearing around, you hear something rustling through the trees and bushes. Ever so slightly, you just barely pick it up over the floating tree and the, groaning of, a floating tree. You can imagine the sound of wood. I'm not a tree or a plant. I can't make wood groaning sounds.
What?
Yeah, like that. See, I knew she was a plant.
I am a tree. I speak for the Lorax.
Jade is Groot.
He
She
says,
speaks
"What up?"
for the Lorax.
He says, pay your taxes. That's why no one listens to him.
That doesn't
The
sound
Lorax,
very
man.
Lorax's.
Tiala squints towards where the sound is coming from.
Roll me another perception.
Wow.
DC 14.
Yes?
You were singing?
So you see feet and you see.
Oh wait, hold on, I gotta do the thing.
What's the thing?
Roll a second time to see if it's a double nat 20.
Oh yeah.
Oh
right.
yeah.
Oh, so close!
Oh my god.
Oh!
That hurts.
I do. Just a bit. It's fine though, because it probably wasn't going to get me anything useful.
Oh, double natties always do something special.
Yeah,
You
but like...
what's special?
Their usefulness is determined by the individual. Like
So
getting,
not useful, just special.
like getting IMAX'd into somebody else's vision.
Woo.
So
Alright.
you focus on it, possibly thinking it could be danger, possibly just out of curiosity. But it's just moving slightly too fast. You can only get a foot, maybe a tail? Lord knows. But something is trying to approach. At speed, but also at sneaky.
Ah. Yeah, Kel's just gonna be like, heads up, and just kind of gesture with her nose towards where it's coming from.
Samson fires into the bushes.
Nat 20! Congrats.
Oh, what now? Does Yellow put him down?
Does Nim want to be put down?
No.
She'll move if Nim wasn't already just like up on her shoulders. Yella will put Nim up on her shoulders so both her hands are free.
Hagen.
I don't know where she was before. I didn't plan
I just
that.
assumed she was just under your arm this whole time because that's funny.
I'm just imagining Nim as a scarf.
Nim scarf.
So it gets close.
It's cold for a scarf.
Just what Yellow wanted.
Yeah, an anti-scarf. A wharf.
Scarfin.
Yeah, scarfin. Snarfin. But yeah, as it approaches, the sound just gets quieter and quieter until you lose track of where it was or what it did.
Whoa. Can she tell if it was specifically interested in us?
Any ideas on how she would do that?
Insight.
Yeah, just like based on how it was moving, because it was moving quickly towards us. But was it like intent quickly towards us, or was? Because I mean, now that it stopped, like that would, in her mind, be like, huh, okay, maybe it just was running, and then stopped. Or like, how close did it get before stopping?
As far as you can tell, I mean, the brush is really dense. More dense than the picture I was able to rip up and place down. Which, you know, I completely... Oh god, what the hell? I completely used the wrong image when I made this. Yeah, so, there was always that, and I just haven't fixed it. I could if you want me to, but anyway. Yeah, no, it's really dense jungle, so as far as you can guess, 15, 20 feet away.
Samson does like, I assume when we went over like the calls, we had one for like scouting ahead. So Samson will do like the scouting ahead one, be like, should I scout ahead?
I don't know if we need to. It was coming rather quickly, which would be concerning, but its stopping suggests perhaps it's just curious.
Are they talking or hand signaling?
I'd assume whispering or
Yeah.
something. Like just slightly hushed voices. Because like Yala doesn't really see this as necessarily a threat. We can clearly kill most of the things here. Like she's alert to it, but she's not like, we're gonna die if we don't go find out the noise. But yeah, she'll look at Samson and just be like, do you think we need to check it out?
Well, couldn't hurt.
She'll just give a nod. Nim, burn down the forest between us and them.
Okay.
Do not actually do that.
I know.
Whoa, maybe it's time for my rogue to be sneaky.
And then you roll a 7. Which will pass anyways.
Yeah.
But...
Okay, so for a second, I forgot I was a part of this group because when you guys like, should we check it out? I was like, that's a great idea for you guys to do.
I mean, we weren't planning on sending Nim into the thick brush to scout ahead. But you are here, we promise.
We just throw Nim in there.
Alright, the
And then I
pitch of
was
her
like, wait.
scream will tell us how big of a danger it is.
And then I was like, wait, I'm also a part of this group.
I'm gonna reheat some food. I'll still be here, just muted for a bit.
Okay.
Don't forget, I can send Mr. Golem.
I think that's so much less conspicuous than having our sneaky boy do it.
I'm a sneaky boy.
Or having the sneaky ranger do it.
Yeah, just
Yee. I meant for backup.
Alright, Samson's gonna go and sneak.
Roll for stealth. The brush
Alright.
is very noisy. So, you know, we'll call it... We'll split the difference. DC 17?
Okay. And I want to... Does this work the way I think it does? Yeah. You said how far away is it?
It's like 20-ish feet. Well, Shallow would know that. The sound was just too quiet for either you or Nim to perceive.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
you've
if
got
he
the
asks, Yalla will tell him.
Okay.
to
Would you
Simpson
say that's
and-
closer to, like, that's less than 20 or more than 20?
What do you mean?
Like, when you say 20-ish, is it like 22 or is it like 18?
It might be 20 feet and 1 inch, or 19 feet and 11 inches. You know,
Wow. Okay.
it's
So-
a general area. You throw a stone and it goes 20 feet, and imagine in that general vicinity.
Okay. I'm gonna use my supreme sneak ability. Because-
Name that?
Huh?
You named it that, right? It's not actually
No.
called.
No,
That's
it's called
so
supreme sneak!
Yeah.
It's called...
Oh my god.
Woo!
So we've got Sneaky and Supreme. Wait, what's the other one?
Group sneaky and
Group-
supreme sneak.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think that's just a little more than a 17.
Rogober.
So Samson pulls a Homer Simpson and fades into the brush. Hyala and Nim have lost track of Samson. Samson, you're now in the dense brush. The light is pretty obstructed, bordering on dim light, and everything is thick and lush. You're skillfully moving leaves and vines out of the way silently,
I'm camouflage.
tiptoeing around every single stick. 'Cause supreme sneaky.
I got that supreme.
Shut up.
No.
Don't actually shut up. Continue.
God. What is it with you guys tonight? Bullies.
Samson sneaks around, dripped out of his mind.
Every step he takes, he becomes a little more dripped out.
You would think black clothing with the Supreme logo would stick out in a jungle. But this
No.
jungle, with each step, is becoming
More supreme.
more matching to his outfit.
Every step, the jungle starts to look more and more like a Logan Paul video.
Like a Spencer's.
So what's the Samson do now that he is in the sneak zone?
He is supremely sneaking over to that area that Hyala pointed out.
As far as you can tell, you get to the area, but all you really see is vines and brush.
Can I see if something was here just a moment ago?
Yeah, if you have any tracking abilities.
I have survival.
Roll me a survival.
Survival.
So you realize you notice some tracks, but they're old owlbear prints. But there's some little owlbear cub prints, you think. And then there's some rodent tracks, and you could swear that it looks like a trail of snail slime. And then that's, you know, some patooey marks with a feather, an old feather. And yeah, there's 1,000,001 tracks around you.
I mean, did I fail?
So ignore
No.
the million and look at
Yes.
the one.
Yeah. Can I get the useful ones?
Well, as far as you can tell, there are tracks that are recent, but none so recent that they would have just moved through.
Hmm.
What's Samson thinking?
There's no sign of whatever it was having left. And there's a very small chance they could have seen me coming. And the only thing I can think is that they're probably there, I just can't see them. Can I try and look for something that might be camouflaged?
Sure.
Or like hiding? Foggy.
Is that a whisper to me or everyone?
That was to everyone.
Yeah, I just thought while Samson was gone, I'd make a meme comment.
Does Nim actually say that?
Yeah, T'Challa.
Huh. Nim goes to say that to Hyala, but finds that no words come out of her mouth.
Fuck it, I can still talk. I told her telepathically.
As far as Nim can tell, she telepathically sends a message to Hyala.
So what would it be to look for camouflage?
Would it be another survival? We're going into the deep lore of stealth here.
I believe survival is used for tracking, and perception is used for hiding. So
Percepti. Percepti versus stealthy.
Yeah, it usually is a percepti versus stealthy. So percepti?
Yeah, Percepti. We'll call it base. Yeah.
This is why Xantax gets no maidens.
That is in fact not true.
I don't know.
There's so many more reasons.
He in fact got a maiden.
Over how many lifetimes?
Where's
Yeah.
his maiden now? Looks like he has none to me.
Who said he was trying to get another one?
Listen, it's not a 0 lifetime to maiden ratio, but at this point it's definitely in like the decimals.
Anyway, moving on with actual plot.
It's okay, Zanzibar. I met your wife. She seemed pretty cool.
As you do not see any indication of something camouflaged in that area.
So, I guess it just seems that there's nothing here. As far as I can tell. Alright, I'm gonna sneak right back.
Samson remembers his way back.
Sure.
Poggers. Samson makes his way back to the brush and everything,
Yes?
I'm sorry, I was putting on chapstick. Give me a second.
Ah,
Gotta keep them lips moisturized, you know?
no.
Well, you don't want a cracked lip.
Then quit talking all that shit.
You should.
No.
Well, then use chapstick.
No.
Then suffer chapped lips.
I don't have chapped lips.
Then you must not talk that much shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. See, this is why we're friends.
Yeah.
Group speaking. What did I do?
Group sneak.
There we go.
So he's back.
So,
Yeah.
as Samson's about to come through the brush, a face just drops down, upside down in front of him, inches away from his face.
And kisses him.
On the forehead, just a little smooch.
For good luck.
Yeah.
He's like, you tried.
Does Samson have a reaction to getting jump scared?
Is there an accompanying noise?
Or kiss.
Does he go bah?
I figure out why Samson would just be like, meh.
No, I'm not asking. I'm asking you if the upside down man goes bah.
Wouldn't it be more of a boo?
Not if you're referencing what I'm referencing.
I have no idea what you're referencing.
I'm referencing Yu Yu Hakusho.
Man, I thought it was the deep lore of Baba Black Sheep.
No, it's kind of just a silent swoosh of air, and all of a sudden a face is like 2 inches away from yours.
Do I recognize the face?
Roll for recognize.
What the fuck?
I'm joking.
3 check?
Alright.
Actually, yeah, that's a good roll. Do a history check.
What the fuck?
I feel like making you roll dice. You're gonna roll dice. Yes, you do. It's a tabaxi. You've met him before.
It's a bitch.
What? No, Hyalla's standing by you.
First off, Yellow's fantastic. Excuse
First
you.
off.
That sounds like a pie. But yeah, no. As far as Samson, bleh, words. Yeah, no. Samson recognizes it. It's RUNI.
Hi there, fella. Long time no see.
Oh, you are still here.
On and off.
What did he say?
On and off.
Oh, I thought he said Asimov, and I'm like, what?
Well, you see, the principles of robotics. As you can tell, I'm very excited about this artificer nonsense.
And RUNI will just silently slip down and stand up in front of you. I heard a loud crash thing. Did you make loud sound?
That might be the tree. Are we back by everyone else, or is this in the middle of the bush?
No, it's like you're still in the bush, but he kind of just like reaches a hand, moves the bush out of the way, and then he just sees the floating tree and Hyalla and Nim standing in front of it.
Nim's asleep.
Samson, roll
Oh,
perception.
He didn't have. What do I?